Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Demon Deacons will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Cal Golden Bears offense will go on the attack first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Baker. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilkins. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up second and short?
And he's going to be stopped for a loss.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Robinson. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. So Wake Forest offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. A matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man in the middle. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover. Is
headed back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Turner. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Well, the offense on third down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Bradshaw. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Makes the catch. Smashes through the tackle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And the Demon Deacons are on the move. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on third and goal from the 2? Trying to punch it in. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. And that is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the ground, it's Robinson. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Turning it, just plowing ahead. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Just steamrolling the defense. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. To the air, it's Baker. With the catch, it's Wilkins. there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Here we go. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's James. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Golden Bears had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Big guy smells it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hold and finds his man on the left. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pocket breaking down. Finds his man. It's Frazier. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Offense in an empty set. To the air, it's Baker. Pulls it in, it's James. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for them.
And the Golden Bears come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Wilkins. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Quarterback may change this route. Caught in the backfield, it's James. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Going right to work up top. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustment.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Baker. Unleashes one deep. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Cal! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Maryland is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over Purdue. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Makes the catch. It's Lacey. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Scanning the field, it's Baker. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
He's not afraid to go deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. That's reeled in. It's Lacey. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 3rd. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Splits the uprights right down the middle. This is now a 7-point game. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
And the Golden Bears will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice game. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
I'll tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And he falls on his own fumble, and they avoid the turnover. The Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Golden Bears are in the hurry-up. Got enough for the first. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work. First and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Turner. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Demon Deacons can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. Like this,
It's just plowing ahead. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the...
There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Turner. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Got his man on the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Got it! And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. That one was leaking and losing altitude fast, but it made it home. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Tight end now in motion. Using his legs, it's Frazier. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll run it again. picked off on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Throws for the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, did he set his offense up at the 30. The give to the tailback. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock, keep the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, it's Robinson. And through the contact. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. The ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Touchdown, Golden Bears! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Golden Bears really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Cal! And the punishment has been extended. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Got a man, it's Bradshaw. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll run the sneak for it. They pick up that first down easily. You wonder sometimes if you're two-down territory there and you take a shot on third and run it on fourth, but they opt to just move the chains here.
Man, I laugh now watching quarterback sneaks. It looks a lot less fun than back in my day when I played, because not only are you getting hit from the front now if you're a quarterback, but you've got your own guys running into your back now as well. We see these push plays more and more often today in college football. No fun.
The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And the Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. That's caught. It's Johnson.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball's incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
And the Golden Bears want to move quickly. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run. Another good run. Another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Fires to the tight end. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of